full to paisa vasool game. The Golden State Warriors winning this one by 10 points. I'm your host Manas Singh and welcome back everyone. This is NBA Saturday Morning Live. With me obviously we have Donny Bhai, we have Malishka, we have Karan, and it was a really good game. Ranvijay, let's start with you because your team won. It was a good result.
Results really good. One more win in the season.
Why are you being so diplomatic?
But I have to tell you something.
Like it's a low in emotion.
Third quarter जिसमें Golden State Warriors devastate कर देती है, कुछ नहीं devastate किया, तो थोड़ा सा मैं finally I had to sit up and say hello guys, what are you guys doing? मतलब in the third quarter, Phoenix Suns was leading by 3 points in a 97-94.
There was a 10-point turnaround by them.
And then of course by the end it was all chilled out, easy. It was an easy win because in the end it was not so close.
Yeah.
But I have to say कि third quarter में मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा था कि ये बहुत अच्छा game and we enjoyed watching it. Good job by the Phoenix Suns. Lack of experience.
Malishka, आपका जादू almost
चल गया. मैंने बहुत पावर दिया था Phoenix Suns को. Because is it
किसी magician ने ऐसे बोला मेरा जादू almost हो गया. तालियां बजाइए.
Dying to gloat. चलो, but you still owe me ₹5 because you know they
just because they played really well. Man.
Yeah,
they
because they played
well.
ये expect किया था तुमने रणविजय कि इतना भी होगा?
नहीं, मैंने ऐसा एक्सपेक्ट नहीं. मेरे को ऐसा लगा था कि एंड में इतना 10-15 पॉइंट से हार जीत होगी, लेकिन थर्ड क्वार्टर में वो जो उन्होंने अच्छा खेला एंड दे केप्ट इट फॉर 3 quarters. आई थिंक इट वाज गुड. ₹5 डेफिनेटली.
डेविन बुकर खेलता ना तो फिर तो मुझे लगता है 10 क्या 20 30 40 पॉइंट से हम जीत जाते.
But having said that,
हम और would have been अच्छा खेलते यार.
But having said that, Booker, if he would have actually played today, it would have been a very interesting game to watch, considering Phoenix Suns played so well.
Yeah.
And like you said, you know that GSW is really good in the third quarter, and that actually never happened today.
Yeah.
Which pretty much sucks for all of us. And kudos to you. I think आज Malishka आई है, so Suns felt more responsible towards the game that they were meant to play, and great one. But nonetheless, I think it was still a day for the.
But from what you saw today, seeing the Golden State Warriors, we've been like जय जय गुनगान गाते आ रहे गोल्डन स्टेट वॉरियर्स के, बट ऐसी टीम लगी आपको कि मतलब इनविंसिबल ऐसे वॉरियर्स को देख के आज?
So definitely when you're watching the NBA, because they're all such professional players, so you always enjoy watching a game and they all look invincible in general. Having said that, I don't think aaj Warriors played like how, from what I've heard, quite frankly, you know, like Malishka, as I'm pretty much a rookie, you know, I haven't watched too much basketball of late, but today's game was interesting because both the parties played pretty well. Both the teams were like totally at it. They were at their top game. And I think it's great for the Suns here. I really hope that they come up in the entire league in general.
Actually, for the 15th team to give that kind of a fight to the first team,
yeah,
they didn't look that invincible.
There's a bit of sarcasm there.
Yes, 15th I think you're throwing out these bits he wants.
I know Malishka,
I think for the first time he was being serious.
I'm saying the Warriors, you know, till the third quarter were not clearly winning, and it doesn't look like an invincible team today.
Yeah.
ऐसा नहीं लगा था कि Warriors कोई हरा ही नहीं सकता. This is the 15th team, the last team in that conference. They gave them a run for their money. Yeah. And if they take things easy, if they're overconfident कि ये तो जीत जाएंगे, मुंह की खाएंगे. Because there are lots of teams जो Warriors को हरा भी देते हैं.
Goliath is being cautious.
And the fact is, until the third quarter, they were really struggling to get their points up. Yeah, so you know, I mean,
we gotta give the Phoenix Suns a lot of credit. मानना पड़ेगा Phoenix Suns से आज पूरा. How's the Josh? The Josh was high today, but unfortunately, it was not enough. If you're just tuning in, shame on you. The Warriors ended up winning by 10 points. Here are the highlights in a desi tadka andaz.
DeAndre Ayton turning and hitting. Three-pointer Kevin Durant के नाम. एक और स्टील यहाँ पे होता हुआ. उभरे छा गए यहाँ. From Holmes alley-oop. पहला थ्री-पॉइंटर स्टेफन करी का. लेकिन एक और स्टील. एटन, ये तो बिल्कुल ही पैटर्न की तरह यहाँ डंक पे डंक मार रहे हैं. एक डाला का पास केविन ड्यूरैंट के लिए. जरेब को कट कर रहे थे दाएं हाथ से फ्लरिश के साथ खत्म करते हुए उस प्ले को जिसे हम कहते हैं स्लैम डंक. इस बीच केली oubre 2 पॉइंट और बॉल यहाँ पे, ओ बहुत बढ़िया पास, खड़े हैं दोस्त मौजूद वहां, दोस्त नहीं तो भाई सही, कजन ही सही। स्टेफ करी कैच एंड शूट और 1 2 3 100 पॉइंट टाली को क्रॉस करती हुई गोल्डन स्टेट वॉरियर्स की टीम। क्ले थॉमसन आए हैं, मिड रेंज से लॉन्च करेंगे और कोई गलती नहीं, फीलिंग द स्ट्रोक, बर्थडे बॉय क्ले थॉमसन। लॉन्ग रेंज विफल तो रहा, लेकिन 39वीं जीत इस सीजन गोल्डन स्टेट वॉरियर्स की। वेस्टर्न कॉन्फ्रेंस में बने रहेंगे दिग्गज नंबर 1।
Let's be honest, we actually expected this result, but we are very happy that the Phoenix Suns scored 107 points. Kelly Oubre Jr. 25 points, Aiton the rookie 23 points, and Bridges with 19 points. Usual suspects when it comes to the Golden State Warriors. Klay Thompson 25, Kevin Durant 21, Stephen Curry 20. But आज बहुत ही special moment है because Karan is in the house, Malishka is in the house as well. And Malishka, since you are over here,
yes. What's going to happen? Am I going to make a song about politics?
You're not going to make. No, you're not going to make a song. But आप commentary देंगी.
OMG.
OMG. Okay.
Let us hear it.
Let's hear it. Okay, let's have a look at some plays.
Okay.
और आप अपने अंदाज।
मैं हमारे हिंदी commentators को कभी मार्क नहीं दे पाऊंगी। Oh my God! ये हमारे एटन 2 डिफेंडर्स के बीच से करी और कजिन्स को चकमा देते हुए उन्होंने एक डंक मारा।
Fair. Chakma देते हुए is a very good word.
Nice.
Not bad.
Chakma is like a fake.
Yeah.
Chakna?
Fake. Chakma.
Chakma.
Correct.
तू रात का सोया भी
It's Saturday
रात का
morning.
सोया है।
Let's have a look at the other. इसमें चकना involved होएगा कि नहीं देखते हैं। मलिश्का।
और एक बार फिर से अथक एटन चीते की तरह आगे बढ़ते हुए ये रहा डंक और इसके तुरंत ही बाद हमने देखा कि गोरिल्ला खुश हुआ।
Yes, उनका।
There was the gorilla.
It's like Mogambo.
गोरिल्ला खुश हुआ। You want to do one more?
I will do one more. I'll do one more. Okay.
Let's have a look. Okay, Malishka, this is the third one for you.
All right, ये केली उब्रे जूनियर ने बड़ा सीनियर वाला काम किया है और आपने देखा किस तरह से अपनी फ्री थ्रो को मिस करते हुए उसको डंक किया और ग्रीन के सामने सेलिब्रेट किया।
नागिन की तरह।
नागिन की तरह।
खुद ही अपना रिबाउंड लिया।
रिबाउंड, हाँ, ओके।
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया।
खुद ही अपना
Malishka, that was brilliant. Thank you so much.
Yeah, just like the Phoenix.
Just like the game, it was पूरा पैसा वसूल।
But if a 3-pointer is a chapak, then a dunk can be dhapak.
धपाक।
Yeah, dhapak dunk.
Yeah, I agree. But the Phoenix Suns भी काफी धपाक खेले आज. Let's be honest, because हम लोग expect नहीं कर रहे थे.
Here's the thing. अगर इस बार वो 30th आते हैं, right? They get the first pick. Next year, they have this team plus another best pick of the lot. I think एक young team, energetic team और fast-paced team बन सकती है, and they should, you know, it's a positive thing for them, man. और आज without their star player, without expertise, experience, you know, they were playing so well. अगर इसी जोश से खेलते रहेंगे तो it'll be good.
तो मेरे पास तो हाल है कि तो लास्ट ईयर भी तो यही हुआ था ना कि वो
तो तब एटन आया, अब एटन की वजह से बेटर हुआ,
तो अब ये फिर से
अब एक और आएगा,
तो इनको मतलब 5-5 साल तक इनको पीछे ही रहना पड़ेगा।
That's how you build a team.
That is what happened with Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah.
Now
Also,
they're very good.
अगर आप Bucks देखें जब वहां पर आए थे Antetokounmpo.
Yeah. Can you spell him?
Yeah.
Can you spell him?
I heard.
Can you say it?
Once.
Giannis
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis you can say.
Giannis we can say.
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo. Oh,
Yeah.
You break it down like that.
Yeah.
We can do it.
Ante.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we made a song before he came into the NBA foreign.
But Suns now, how can they build on from this? Like, do you feel they have enough in the tank? Now Devin Booker is there.
They need to be fit. They actually need a senior player. Like, I'll tell you something. Lakers में LeBron James के जाने से एक वो ठहराव आया है कि अब कुछ प्लानिंग होगी, कुछ लोग आएंगे, वो हो ही या ना हो ही. The sentiment is that they need a senior player, even a Rondo.
Yeah.
Experienced playmaker. बहुत फर्क पड़ता है यार जब वो बेंच से उठ के आते हैं. You like, okay, this guy knows how to play. He knows how to win championships. वैसा एक उनको big brother, senior player का चाहिए. They need to be fit. And of course, next year, when they get a good player, a first round or a second round pick, depending on how they do, they'll be a good team, man.
Terav से मेरे को question है, Karan. You've played ball,
right?
How much has it helped you to stay calm when you're acting?
100%. You know, I think sport का मजा ही है. Sport first of all teaches you being competitive in the right spirit. और I think वो किसी भी industry में बहुत जरूरी है, especially in the cutthroat industry that we come from, which is entertainment and acting.
Yeah.
So I think that's the first thing it teaches you. Second thing it teaches you is to be a team player. जो अगेन हमारी इंडस्ट्री में बहुत जरूरी है क्योंकि हमारा जो काम होता है बहुत ही कोलैबोरेटिव होता है. सिर्फ आप एक एक्टर पे डिपेंड नहीं कर सकते या एक डायरेक्टर पे डिपेंड नहीं कर सकते या सिर्फ you know, all the technicians, everybody put together puts out a good product. So a team player and being a team player and being unselfish about it. Like for example, from what I learned today, the Warriors are very unselfish players. You know, they dribble less, they pass more, and they're more about team effort. You know, so I think
not a rookie anymore, sir. Not a rookie anymore. आप तो rookie नहीं रहे.
Sir, आपकी training hand.
You got a very mature head on the young shoulders.
Yeah. But I love how you played this today. You know, from you're like. Babyface से याद आया Karan.
Babyface assassin. Now
then you're like Herav से याद आया
Karan. Young shoulders.
आज़म भाई साहब कमाल. ये तो अच्छा we haven't gone back to आप उम्र के लिए.
मेरे pearls of wisdom आप लोग enjoy नहीं कर रहे. But Herav से एक और बात याद आ रही है. Draymond Green में ठहराव नहीं है. What is happening with him?
See, Draymond Green अगर ठहराव हो गया तो he will not be doing his job.
He will be off color.
Aggression. Now we have Boogie Cousins, but before that, the aggression in Golden State Warriors was brought by Green. It was his responsibility. जब वो नहीं होते थे, तो docile team लगती थी. It looked like a team that anybody can break through. There was no defense, nothing. His job is this, and now he's got another pillar in Boogie who उसमें भी ठहराव नहीं है.
Yeah.
Right. So together, the two pillars, they're pretty aggressive, and that works.
Is this the only way that the Warriors can lose? That they self-destruct?
Yeah, often in super teams, in every sport, that happens. Lots of big stars, you have to gel together, right? But there's a very, very experienced player and coach in Steve Kerr. He knows how to win. 5 championships as a player जीते रहे Michael Jordan के साथ. 3 खुद as a coach जीत चुके हैं, right? He knows how to handle superstars.
Yeah.
He's played with Michael Jordan, right?
Yeah.
इनको पता है कि अगर एक करी है तो ग्रीन को कैसे खिलाना है, कैसे उनसे बात करनी है. एक ड्यूरेंट है तो बुगी कजिन्स को क्या बोलना है, बिकॉज इट्स हिज जॉब एज अ कोच इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट. 5 सुपरस्टार्स है आपके, ऑल स्टार्स. सब एक ऑल स्टार जब किसी टीम में होता है तो पूरा गेम उसके अकॉर्डिंग चलता है. यहाँ पे 5 के 5 ऑल स्टार्स हैं.
Like इधर 4 ऑल स्टार बैठे हैं.
Of course.
But 1 million on 2 million on Instagram. 1 odd million on Instagram.
Over a million. Right?
Over a million on Twitter.
Yes, 1.2.
Yeah, 4,
I would say 2.6 million on Instagram.
Wow, okay, 4,300 on Instagram. Just letting you know, social media at times can be cruel, but at times it is beautiful. Case in point, this moment when Klay Thompson met his fan Jamal.
Oh, wow.
My name is Jamal. I'm 14 years old. My favorite team is Golden State Warriors, and my favorite player is Klay Thompson.
Screen.
That was really, really beautiful. Klay Thompson over there with his young fans. Speaking of which, you know, the NBA athletes, they do a lot for the community. They do a lot for the fans. Something which, Malishka, you must be very used to because your work is community-based, right? You are the voice of our city.
Thank you, man.
So, pressure apart, we'll talk about that later. But there must be so many instances, right, where you feel touched, how people adore you, how much they adore you, and what you do for the others as well.
Yeah. So earlier, I mean, radio was considered just a medium for the voice, right? Lots of people would actually go out of their way to stay behind the scenes. And thanks to social media, we get to be out there, do our thing. It has helped us, and so it's like a television arm of radio. So through that, the big boom happened, of course, when my song came out, my Pothole song, and I used to sing it every year about the rains. But after that, and even before that, there have been so many things we've done. Like my favorite thing to do on the radio is this thing which I instituted long back called Bajao for a Cause, which is the only time for 3 weeks a whole city comes together. We pick a cause, like say suppose it's
cleanliness.
Or AIDS affected and infected children, suppose, or if it is NAB, or if it is commercial sex workers, kids, right? So what is the point of it is the city comes together and they actually contribute money for the cause. I don't like saying the word donate, but they contribute money for the cause. And it has been brilliant. Like 3 weeks, we've collected lakhs of rupees that go to these causes. And it happens, of course, the start.
And it changes their lives.
Yes. Like, for example, the commercial sex workers that we're talking about in Kamatipura, there was a whole place called Apne Aap Women's Collective. They got to give them a new classroom. There was another place that got computers. And, you know, the city, or any people, especially in our city in Mumbai, I feel like it's a very busy and a fast city. They want to do a lot. But they don't know whom to trust and how to go about it. So if they find an avenue, like for example, Ravin Vijay, you back a lot of things as well. If you say, hey, this is what I stand for, they're like, hey, we trust this guy and we'll back him. And that's how a community is built. And so it's brilliant, the kind of stuff that has happened. Then, of course, they backed me solidly when that song went.
You're remarkable. You're really, really inspiring, Malishka.
Right.
And Karan, you as well as an actor, you're so famous as well. Giving back to the community. This is what NBA does as well. It's so important even for actors in day-to-day life because there's so many people who look up to you, Karan.
No, 100%. First of all, I want to really congratulate you on what you do. You know, I'm an ardent fan of what you've done all through.
Thank you,
I
Karan.
was very happy, proud of when you took it up against BMC on the potholes, you know, because that's a very gutsy thing to do, especially being a girl,
I actually
helming this like alone by yourself.
a couple of times during that time. It was a very stressful time for her.
I'm sure, yeah.
But unselfishly, she did it for the city.
Thank you, you guys.
Hats off to you. It's great.
Wonderful. On that emotional note, either हम लोग ज़्यादा emotional होते नहीं है, but on that emotional note, it's time for a break on the show. The fun and the games on the other side. Stay tuned.
And they leave the lane wide open. No one is going to get in his way.
Iguodala drives, goes inside. Oh, he throws it down.
A gamble by Rondo and a throw down by Iguodala.
The 35-year-old Iguodala.
Now Embiid. Looked like Chandler got a piece of that second try by Looney. Good pass. Embiid. Windmill action. Joel Embiid. A bang. Going windmill.
Rotation a little bit and go with your most trusted guy.
Barton misfires. How about Torrey Craig? Soared in with a memorable mammoth hammer.
Wow, you look at this. Attacking from the corner right there with the left hand. Ooh, that was nice. And you know what? Credit John Karan and JaVale McGee. I think they have done a terrific job.
The whole Laker approach became much different.
Cousins throws it down and stands over Kuzma. A whistle and a foul. Luke Walton wanted a charge. I think Kuzma was in the restricted area.
Welcome back, everyone. This is NBA Saturday Morning Live Dunks. I think they are the most exciting thing in basketball because I remember the first moment that attracted me to basketball was a slam dunk by Karl Malone.
Yeah?
It was against the Chicago Bulls. I think it was 1997 or 1998, and he dunked the ball. And I still remember as an 8-year-old, the basket was moving like this. I was like, "Boss, ye aadmi ki kya hai?" And in that series, I saw Michael Jordan as well. That was my first experience of Michael Jordan. I saw him play live. So dunks are the reason why I am presenting over here as well. So the question of the day is slam dunk or three-pointers? What excites you the most?
3-pointers.
So I'm going to ask you first, Malishka, what excites you the most?
As a rookie,
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the regular. No, I'm going to go with the dunk because when I was watching the game, it's so fast. When it is brought down to slow motion and you watch that dunk, maybe especially when they sometimes pass it. I think it was Jordan that I saw for the first time and fell in love with that where he was holding it in his right hand and then he saw this player come up from under him. And he moved it to his left hand and ran. You definitely know what. And then it
wasn't a dunk.
It wasn't?
He went like this, and he spun it off the glass.
See, I
Spun it
learned
off the
something new,
glass.
but eventually wasn't he?
You know that.
No.
He spun it off the glass.
This just goes to say Ranveer J is not Jordan. Okay, what he was trying to do.
Oh wow, you needed to
I needed
prove that. Thanks, bro.
No, but I
Was it
agree
a
with what
dunk
you're
or
saying.
no?
But Malishka, when in slow motion you see a slam dunk.
Yeah, dude.
No, dunks.
Because it is fierce in real life, but slow
Yeah.
motion it looks like ballet.
Music.
But dunks are the most exciting part about a game.
You know what? For me, the most attractive thing is when a player like Michael Jordan, the shot that you're talking about, it wasn't a dunk, but when you go in the air and you do a pump fake,
Yeah.
you got to change your course of action because of defense. Kyrie Irving's got those. Kobe Bryant and even Stephen Curry. Aisa jaake reverse spin, but dunks look
This is
majestic.
They do.
And
No,
this
they
is
look
the king
magical.
doing it.
Magic.
This is the king doing it, so it looks majestic.
Karan, for you, dunks as well.
Hands down, yeah, just dunking and like swinging on the basket for a while.
Yeah.
It's such a heroic moment.
I have a problem with why swinging on the basket is such a bad. It looks very good. At least if you're.
Yeah, Draymond Green got a technical.
Yeah, he got a technical.
You know, Shaq started it and all of these guys, but dunking means stamping authority. Dunking means boosting the morale of your team and the crowd.
Yeah.
Once you have a massive dunk, you're like, come on, let's go.
Shaq once broke the rim, by the way.
He shattered the backboard.
मतलब वो तोड़ दिया उसने.
I just want to tell you, this is the best classroom I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Like I'm learning,
you.
There's no
Because we believe in
exam at
this
the end of
new
it. I'm
age
on
learning
TV.
where we talk about it. It's not a kitabi learning.
This is the A levels of
It's
basketball.
all bright. There are these hot men all around, including you
We
guys.
should start an app where we teach like other apps. All right, we have a caller.
Oh, we do.
Dhananjay from Nasik. Are you there, Dhananjay?
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Dhananjay.
Thanks for calling, Dhananjay. So, what do you like the most? Do you like 3-pointers? Do you like a slam dunk?
Actually, when I was small, 12 to 13 years old, I used to play basketball in school, and the first thing I saw at the moment, but basketball is sport, I saw also the dunks and three, but the most exciting part for me was the three because it's a long-range shot, and usually the shots from three-pointers from Golden State Warriors are splashed like Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, which excites me a lot. That sound which create after the splash was just satisfying for me.
Yeah.
And also the dunks, if we look up to it, dunks motivates the player to do something because it create impacts on it because it is insane and all that savage dunks from the players. So, but I will go for 3-pointers and also I like to shoot 3-pointers. I cannot dunk, my height is so small. But I will try it soon. But right now I'm going with 3-pointers.
Alright, Dhananjay, but give it some time. You never know. Growth spurt होएगी, और फिर you'll be able to dunk as well. But
he's very correct. The reason I also like 3-pointers because I used to be a 3-point shooter, and 5 dunks get you how many points? 10. 5 3-pointers, 15. As a player, if you can get a 3-pointer for your team every now and then, and you're efficient with that, it's amazing.
So, quick question: Muggsy, who we were talking about
Muggsy
earlier,
Bogues.
yes, who was the shortest? Did he never dunk then, or you can't? You have to get on someone's shoulders. How does that work?
I have no. Let's be honest.
Muggsy ke baare mein we're not clear, but Spud Webb did. He was 5'7".
5'7". Wow. Okay. And he won the slam dunk contest. Isaiah Thomas is the shortest.
He just didn't dunk. He won the slam dunk competition.
Damn.
जो होता है All-Star weekend में.
Oh, let's
और
talk
All-Star
about
weekend से याद आया.
वाह क्या plug-in है, क्या plug-in है. But let's plug in Balraj right.
Major bird.
Balraj is calling us from Jabalpur. मेरे पे मत गिरा देना बस. Balraj, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Thanks for calling us, Balraj.
Hi,
So,
Balraj.
what's the
Very
most?
crisp voice, very crisp.
Yeah.
Good morning, Bible Raj.
He's awake.
Balraj, go for it, bro.
I'm going to go with threes.
With threes, why 3-pointers?
Because, I don't think dunks, are a game changer. I don't like to, entertain the crowd. I like to entertain my team.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
These are all players calling, guys. Well done.
So,
And, well, I
Balraj,
can dunk. It's not like that. I can't. I do know the mechanics, but I really don't like it because most of the times when you are in the air and you slam it in, most of the times you miss the dunk, and that's very embarrassing.
but okay, so what Balraj is saying that it's embarrassing when you miss a dunk. But the point is, when you're playing Karan, what's easier? What's an easier skill to master? Shooting a 3 or a dunk? Because there are different skill sets which are required for both.
But they're both equally hard, yeah.
If you're physically able to jump that high, then you don't have to develop another skill. But shooting a 3-pointer, is a skill. That's why that is 3 points and a dunk is 2.
I agree. But my point is, as a person who's not played at the highest level, right? But I've shot threes and they've gone in.
Yeah.
But I can never do a slam dunk because I'm not that tall. That question is, which is tougher to...
So a lot of people I know are not basketball players, but they're volleyball players, and their vertical jump is so high that they can dunk, but they can't even score a free throw.
Yeah.
So the skill is physical ability. Of course, when you do a different kind of dunk, when you're doing a pump fake dunk, when somebody's defending you, there's a lot of skill. But just a dunk depends on physical ability also.
Absolutely.
But I'll tell you, in a game, in an NBA game, if you go there to watch the game and there are no dunks, it's depressing.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah, because would you agree when you see a slam dunk,
you're like, yeah,
you see the entire crowd.
No, it's full excitement. It's like the Sixers, yaar.
Yeah, it's like a chakka.
Yeah, it's a proper chakka, na.
But chakke ke point bhi 6 milte hain.
Yeah.
Yahan pe 3-pointer ke 3.
Yeah, but you got a good point, man. Ki 3-pointer ek alag skill hai. That's you're basically basketing. So to basket,
look at this.
is a skill in
Exactly.
Oh,
this is exactly.
baby.
This is crazy.
This guy is.
Look at when it's in slow
You
motion.
have to see Aaron Gordon also. Zach Levine and Aaron Gordon ka best slam dunk competition hua tha.
2 years back.
2 saal pehle.
It was the best thing that we've ever... Now look at this. Let's just be quiet. Look at this.
Whoa!
What are you saying?
How can you not love this?
The dunk
love that.
is it.
Okay, these reactions as well, as you see from the bench, okay?
Crazy.
Do we actually see that when a
Three-pointers?
Yeah.
No, but in a game, if you have 2 people on you and if it's a buzzer beater and you need 3 points to win, you get this reaction from the whole world.
Yeah,
and
that's
you see
true.
That. But you're right. Standalone,
Nothing can beat that.
the 3-point competition is exciting in the All-Star weekend. But
That he's going
the
for.
slam dunk competition is one of the main attractions. And last year also, Victor Oladipo and these guys, and they have a lot of gimmicks. They wear he was wearing the Black Panther mask. Somebody's wearing a cape. They jump over people, jump over cars. It is a crazy thing to see, man.
हम लोग ऑल स्टार वीकेंड के बारे में जरूर बात कर रहे थे. Last time ड्रोन भी इन्वॉल्व था. It was absolutely wonderful. But speaking of threes, it takes a lot of planning, a lot of preparation, a lot of screening as well. Hear it from Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield picks up where he left off in Motown. Bill Flaming buckets. I see you, love. Yeah, he wasn't bad, huh?
Yeah. I would say so, Greg.
Well, that was desperately needed.
Yes, it was. And you give the ball to Buddy Hield. Great pick set, helping your teammate. And Buddy does the rest.
Threes. It rains threes usually when Buddy Hield is playing. Sabka dost, sabka bhai, Buddy. But I want to ask you, Karan. You said you were a good shooter.
Right.
All right. So Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Stephen Curry.
In threes?
In threes.
I'm so happy you didn't put my name on that list. Man. It would have been a tough one for all 3.
Yeah.
No, but that's a tough call, yeah. You know, especially between Jordan and Kobe Bryant. You know, I think, but still, I'd go with Kobe Bryant. But all-time fan will always be Michael Jordan because, you know, also I've realized that, you know, some players really bring attraction to the game in general.
Yeah.
And really put the game out there for the world to see, enjoy, and invest into, indulge into.
Yeah.
So you can't take the charm that Jordan brought to the game and the respect that he brought to the game.
Very diplomatic.
What is the question? 3-pointers? Who's the best 3-point shooter?
मैंने उनसे पूछा आप किसके बारे में
मैं सवाल का जवाब में उसको मदद करना चाहता हूँ.
Ray Allen.
No. Stephen Curry. No, but Stephen Curry is the best 3-point shooter ever.
But between Bryant and Jordan, who would you pick?
Kobe Bryant.
In what? As a player or as a 3-point
As a 3-pointer shooter.
Bryant, because in the era of Michael Jordan, 3-pointers weren't as important.
Right.
Because they would take it, they would drive in and they would take it into the paint. But even in that era, when it mattered most, Michael Jordan had the most important 3-pointers.
Fair. All right. On that note, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant have bothered you. It's time for a break on NBA Saturday Morning Live. We'll continue the discussion on the other side. Welcome back, everyone. This is NBA Saturday Morning Live. We have 4 All-Stars in the house. And we have Malishka, the biggest All-Star in my eyes. Yes. She is in the house. Malishka, you're the voice of our city. You represent our city. You are such an experienced host, presenter. It's an honor to be sitting and working with you, Malishka.
Thank you.
But tell me one thing. How much pressure is there on you every single day when you're doing what you do?
There's so much pressure that if I actually start to think about it, I think I will burn up. Because it is, right? You're actually live in front of an audience, just like we are here. And you're talking about myriad issues and things and people who are listening to you at least. But I have a technique which I don't know whether you guys use over here. In fact, just till some time back, till I didn't see the tweets, I was like, oh, hum char baith ke baat kar rahe hain. So that's a technique that works always when you know that you're chilling with your friends and you're talking. और अब तक तो मेरा शहर दोस्त बन ही गया है, except for a few people, of course, who get pissed off.
Malishka's Mumbai, that's what it's known as.
Mumbai की रानी and all, it's a hashtag. मैंने खुद को दे दिया ये title.
No, but when other people use the same hashtag, it's established that you are.
Yeah.
अपने आप को दे सकते हो आप, whatever you believe in. But it's when people start using that hashtag for you, then it's established.
That's true. I want to be part of Squad Run. He's just the most encouraging, you know.
But
like brohood.
There are so many NBA players who have their own podcasts at the moment.
Yes.
What sort of their personality or aspects should come out when they have their own podcast? Because when you, all right, you have CJ McCollum who plays for the Portland Trail Blazers. So the point is, there are a lot of people who are doing that. So how do you actually, you know, when the switch is on, at times you tend to become fake, not you, in general people. So how do you give your best self, yourself over there?
It's the worst mistake you can make to be fake, because if you expect a long career, then to go up there and do it every day, it becomes very tiring. Like, I really believe that the four of us here are who we are, right? We're flailing our arms, making our faces run, even yawned a couple of times. I saw it.
That was because we were playing
so
Phoenix.
bored.
Sunburn हो गया.
Oh wait, I want to show you this then.
Who cares? The trophy does.
But speaking of podcasts, I started one recently. It's called #MainBhi. And I wanted to weigh in on the conversation earlier. I think after we get out of here, we will talk about it. It was taking the Me Too movement a step further, which is to say that it does not just happen in high places, या फिर industry में, या फिर media में. It happens on the streets. Every girl has a story, and to just put that awareness out there. It's in Hindi, and it's real life stories, so women's stories that I'm putting out there. Wow. So now that's a podcast that I'm doing because I wanted to do something specific that's different from what I do on the radio, where I cover everything, whether it's serious or fun. And that's what I think when you watch a celebrity on court, and especially a flamboyant game like basketball and the players like that, I think you want to know more about their lives outside of this. What are their beliefs? What else do they think about? What do they talk about? That is what we want to know about our celebrities. Right?
Apart from thing that you're doing, is it gets like emotional, right? When you hear somebody's story, does it take away a lot of emotion and stuff from you? Because when I did that show with you, where it's a show about trolling. It's heavy.
Yes, it is.
And you have to do it for other people.
Yes.
But you suffer in the end.
A lot. As you know, we've had a lot of conversation around that. But I think very often us as people, or, people who inspire and people who are out there that people look up to, I feel like somehow we're bound by some kind of a duty to give back in different
100%.
ways.
But every time a piece of us is
it is. It's quite a bit of a... And this show that I'm doing that's called #MainBhi, where I'm narrating the story, because it's a rupantar, right? You listen to the story. The real thing I get to know is when people react and say, my gosh, that actually happens. While you're doing it, it becomes a little clinical because you've heard it so many times.
You got a caller?
All right, we got Gopal.
Yes, here.
Hi, good morning.
Gopal. Thanks for calling us, Gopal. Go for it. What do you like more?
I am very fond of threes.
Fond of threes? Okay. Yes. Why threes, brother? Why threes?
Because
the jumper is very exciting to watch.
Sorry?
Threes.
Also, three-away jumper.
India as a demographic, right? I think we love threes more because I don't think we have a lot of dunkers in ourselves.
Yeah.
No.
That
the
makes
reason
sense.
why we like three is because from 10 to 15, everyone believes that we can make three.
Yeah, I love threes also, man. And especially the way...
Unless you are more than 6 feet in height, making a dunk is impossible.
Yes. No,
one big reason why people...
Even Stephen Curry can dunk. But the last time he went for a dunk, he slipped.
Yeah, that was...
And Klay Thompson is dunking, but he's known for three-point shooting.
Yeah.
It's just that this is so pretty. It's a long-range jump shot. it gets you the maximum points. If somebody fouls you while you do it, you can get 4 points.
Yeah.
If you get, it's crazy. It's crazy.
But Gopal, who's the best 3-point shooter at the moment?
I will always go for Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. All right, that's a good pick. That's a good pick, Gopal. Thank you so much for your call. We appreciate it.
He's right.
But like what Malishka was saying, about podcasts, I'm sure your career in the way has changed a lot. You act now as well, and the way you present has changed as well. With experience, Karan, your acting experience has changed as well from the first day you started. We spoke about the rookies. Now Klay Thompson is dunking, right? He was not a slam. He didn't dunk the ball. How has it changed for you, your career path, when it comes to acting with the experience?
See, I mean, emulating on screen and recreating on screen is purely from life experiences. The more life you lead, the more you shop experiences in your real life, I think the more you're able to replicate them on screen. So I think experience is the only key to an acting class, so to say. So also I feel like, that way Malishka is very fortunate, and it really enriches her own craft because she gets to speak to जो कहते हैं ना हिंदुस्तान की आवाम, आप जिन तक अपना कंटेंट पहुंचाना चाहते हो, आप उनकी कहानियां सुन रहे हो, उनसे बातें करो, उनका डायलेक्ट सुन रहे हो, उनसे आप चीजें सीख रहे हो, तो कहीं ना कहीं आपके सबकॉन्शियस में इतना बैठ जाता है कि जब आप अपना काम अपने क्राफ्ट पे काम कर रहे होते हो, वो सारी चीजें आप उसको बुलेट पॉइंट्स में इकट्ठा करके यू आर पुटिंग दैट आउट इन योर ओन क्राफ्ट एंड यू मेक इट योर ओन. So as a single entity, today Malishka is, or any actor who's living a life on a daily basis is experienced of over 1.2 billion people.
But when did this skill come into existence? मतलब ये लीन मतलब जूते में मैजिक है?
नहीं ये इसके बाद वाली फोटो में पानी में था ये इसके दोस्त ने बीच में खींची है.
I'll tell you what this was.
Time lapse.
So when I was standing on that lake in London, and London you have to walk a lot, so you get hungry very often. So when I saw people feeding on the swans, this was my best bet to get a bite.
But how tough? Because Kyrie Irving also does it. How tough is this? How much practice does it require, Karan?
It requires a lot of practice. I'll give you that for sure. It is not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It's not easy because it looks like it's just a move, but the amount of core it engages, and I know it sounds like very detailed because it's just a simple move, but after like that, it's like a little core burn.
So
it's like a standing
plank. Is it because
plank.
of CrossFit that it has come into your life?
Oh,
wow, man, what a connect.
How do you know that somebody does CrossFit? Because he only talks about that.
And how do you know someone is going to the All-Star weekend? Because that is what someone just talks about.
So you have to also
where you saw that move for the first time?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Yes.
That is true.
That
is true.
It's true.
That is true.
But Kyrie Irving also does it now, and it helps him so.
But bro, the second time you saw it was on my Instagram. I have to be honest about it.
Yes, it is.
I think Kyrie Irving has copied from you, Karan.
Yeah, he has. I tell you, Instagram goes places, bro. So from the 1.3 million followers, I think he's one of them.
Fair. All right, we got Bhushan calling us, a regular caller from Nasik. Namaste, Bhushan. Kaise hain aap?
I'm good. How are you all?
Good morning, Bhushan.
Very good, Bhushan. Thanks for the call, Bhushan. So please say slam dunk यार, because ये threes की बात ही करते आ रहे हैं.
नहीं मैं भी स्लैम डंक के बारे में ही बोलने वाला हूँ. Like I have been like following NBA since late 90s.
Yeah.
So 90s के ज़माने में like we know all Shaq, Tim Duncan, Jordan, then Kobe Bryant. Yeah. I used to like that line a lot for Tim Duncan by the commentator, that Tim Duncan dunks in. So and I even liked the Nate Robinson. He won the slam dunk contest thrice, and he was just 5'9". Like being an Indian, like we are like average in height, so हमेशा ऐसा लगता था कि we should dunk. Like मैंने अपने घर पे भी जो dunk का लगाया है, वो भी थोड़ा नीचे लगाया, so that I can dunk in. Like that is the satisfying, like the most best thing I like in NBA right now, like the dunking.
Bhushan, I just want to be a bit naughty with you, brother. I know you support the LA Lakers.
Yeah.
मतलब तुम्हारे फ्रेंचाइज में क्या हो रहा है मेरे भाई? कोई रहने वाला है कि नहीं? या सब बेच रहे हो? किसको ला रहे हो? कहाँ निगाह कहाँ निशाना? क्या हो रहा है?
अरे बाप रे, वो तो they were going to sell everyone out, but I'm happy that they just traded that Bullock and Muscala from the Clippers. Like ठीक है, वो Muscala can like he can go for 3-pointers, being a center, and then Bullock भी 3-point में अच्छा कर रहा है. So I think that Lakers are on the way, and good they didn't trade Anthony Davis. Let's wait for the 2020 free trade now.
Fair, but तुम लोग, are you guys going to qualify for the playoffs? I'm sorry, I'm just enjoying this. I don't know why.
No, that I'm pretty sure. Like LeBron है तो भाई playoff में तो जाना ही है. अभी तो 28-26 games बाकी है. And अभी All Star Week का थोड़ा enjoy करने दो लेकर के टीम को. फिर देखो LeBron तो और गर्म हो जाएगा.
मामला गर्म हो रहा है. मामला गर्म हो रहा है. That was straight from the heart. Thank you so much for that, brother. All right, it's time for a break on this show. On the other side, finally this guy can gloat because it is all about the All Star Weekend. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. This is NBA Saturday Morning Live. Finally, it is time for the All-Star Weekend. Next week, आने वाला है February 16th, NBA Celebrity Game and Rising Star Challenge, which we'll cover here on NBA Saturday Morning Live. Feb 17th is All-Star Saturday Night Skills Challenge, 3-point Challenge, Slam Dunk Contest, and February 18th is the NBA All-Star Game. It is going to be absolutely lit. One of the marquee events is the 3-point contest, and just to let you know, this time Stephen Curry is playing as well. Here's the field.
Yes.
Crawford swarming defense on Curry. Curry fires and connects.
Curry launches again. And again knocks it down.
Be a foul and the basket. What a shot. Well, that one was dripping wet. Looking deep. It comes to Dame. Fakes. Resettles for three. Got it. Lillard for three. Got it. Goodness. Good defense by Jokic. He blocked it, but he strips it. Big three. 5-point game. Fox to heel. He aims, fire, score. Oh, wow. Portland trying to build on that 2-point lead with Curry from the wing. They lead by 5. Seth Curry's in back-to-back.
Harris spotting up, hitting again.
Good rotation, but Joe Harris is free on a short one, and he got it. The short corner three. Using the lane. Finds Dirk. Good spot. Mid-range shades. Target practice. He's been doing that his whole career.
It is happening in Charlotte, so I think it's very nice that Steph Curry is going to be playing in his home backyard. Dirk Nowitzki is going to be participating.
Dirk Nowitzki, that's amazing. A legend, man.
Legend.
A legend.
His last season, maybe last season.
Maybe. We don't know with him.
But he is going to be participating in the 3-point contest. One of the marquee events. Another one is the Slam Dunk Contest. Yes. Let's have a look at the names. We got Miles Bridges, nice. We got Collins over there, we got Diallo, and we got Dennis Smith Jr. He plays obviously for the New York Knicks. बड़े नाम usually इसमें नहीं होते हैं, but बहुत बड़ा कार्यक्रम करके चले आते हैं डोनी भाई कभी.
Yeah, if you remember Levine and Gordon, they weren't really big players at that time, but they established themselves there. Also, the slam dunk competition, you got to be more athletic, you have to have more air. Younger players are generally the ones who go and enter themselves. And it'll be crazy because it'll be very, very athletic and you'll get to see the physical abilities of those players.
Karan, am I correct in saying that slam dunk contest, you get to be more flamboyant, you show more creativity?
100%. It's the heroic move of the entire game, you know. That's where you show like,
hero moment, right?
It's like a, मैं आ गया हूँ, मतलब मैं आ गया हूँ, 100%. It's like a slow motion entry of any actor, you know, with all the shebang, the fireworks and put together. So I think it's cooler than a 3-point, but I have to give respect to a 3-point because I think it's more strategic. Like even Ranvijay said, it's definitely got to do all with the skill of the game, which is shooting a basket eventually, you know. So yeah, you know, definitely.
So here's a point. In the slam dunk competitions, the dunks that you see, you actually don't get to see the same dunks in a game.
Yeah.
Whereas the same 3-pointers, you will see in the game.
Fair. Yeah, that's actually a very valid point of view. But speaking of the entrance, जिसके फटा पोस्टर निकला हीरो, जब भी आप देखोगे ना All Star Weekend, मलिका
आप नहीं ये देखेंगे बड़े
टीवी तो आप ही
देखेंगे ना आपको. When we'll see it, Malishka, you will see the entrance, the All-Star game, or all the athletes who are taking the slam dunk contest. It is absolutely mind-boggling.
Crazy.
They spend millions for the entry of the players to come into the arena. It is just fantabulous. It is
I think
such...
he's made that up. There's no millions spent on their entry
बहुत
because
पैसा
they're
है।
already doing
आपने
crazy.
नजदीक
If NJ can afford run Vijay week in week out, I think they can.
Oh.
तो हो ही सकता है. All right, we got Karan calling us from Kolkata. Hey Karan,
Hi, Karan.
Hi, Karan.
Hi guys.
are you there, brother?
Good morning.
Yeah. Hello. Well, I think the 3-pointers are more fun to watch because the slam dunks are. It's more about power and not skill, whereas 3-pointers is more about skill. You know, it's like a small mini Hindi movie for a couple of seconds where the player shoots the ball and there's a element of suspense whether the ball will get into the net or not, and then ultimately when it does, I think it's more fun to watch.
I like the element of suspense.
So tell me, who is the best three-point shooter for you, Karan?
As of now, it's Stephen Curry is the clear winner, but there are guys like Devin Booker and Kemba Walker who are just amazing. You know, when they go for their horizontal crossover move and when they actually hit the shot and they make it, it's amazing to watch them.
And you know what? Steph hit a 3 today. He usually does in every game. And he 7th consecutive season that he scored more than 200 3-pointers. That is remarkable.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I would further
that's
ask you one thing, Karan, brother. One last question. 1v1. Okay? Two guards playing up against each other. Who would you want to see?
Well, it has to be Kobe Bryant versus LeBron James because there's a lot of argument going on who's the GOAT after Michael Jordan. I think I would really want to see Kobe Bryant and LeBron James going with.
But I can't disagree with you.
One-on-one, Kobe Bryant versus Kyrie Irving. Oh my God, I would.
Oh, that would be an amazing contest.
That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
But there was this moment when Kyrie Irving and Kobe Bryant were actually facing each other in one of the matches, and Kobe Bryant had his lockdown defense on him, and he totally shut down Kyrie Irving.
He was very young. He was a rookie in that year, man.
Yeah, correct.
But they also played for Team USA together, and they had good banter. But you're right. I would like to see like in point guards this Kyrie Irving and like Kobe, man. It ho hi nahi sakta. That's why I'm like I'm going to get emotional. But that would be crazy if they were going one-on-one on a pickup game, on a court, on the streets. And just people just come around.
Yeah.
Uncle Drew versus Mamba. Oh my God.
Big men versus big men will also be something which is worth watching. Shaq versus currently Joel Embiid. Like that would be.
Shaq versus no one, bro. Because Shaq would destroy. Like Shaq was dominant.
Yeah.
On 1-versus-1, he'll get his body. He'll back up, and he'll turn around and slam that ball, shatter the backboard. But in the old days, Malone.
Karl Malone, the reason why I started watching basketball, he was an all-star. Speaking of all-stars, let's have a look at both the sides. Team LeBron, first up. The all-star weekend is almost here. We got LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard, who used to play for the San Antonio Spurs, my current side, his former side. James Harden, jinki daadi mein kuch to magic hai, boss. This team looks absolutely unbelievable. And these are the reserves. Anthony Davis can finally play for LeBron's side. You got Klay Thompson, you got Dame Lillard, Ben Simmons, LaMarcus Aldridge, Karl Anthony Towns, Bradley Beal. It's Dwayne
Lots of
Wade.
young players, man.
Yeah.
Except for Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade is one of LeBron's best friends. अगर वो उसको pick नहीं करते तो घर पे प्रॉब्लम हो जाती.
ये बात तो है. But Karan, you before we see Team Giannis, you've actually seen a baseball game, right?
Right.
So the culture over there, when it comes to sport in America, is quite unique, right? Something which probably we have not seen in India.
Absolutely. I think it's the most well-behaved, violent culture that they have because they're so passionate about games in general. I think America is so big on sports and talent that people are so invested that it's really refreshing and it's fun to be a part of the game. Even if you don't know nothing about the game, you are just as invested in it as any ardent fan who's been following that game since he was born.
And in the All-Star Weekend, Malishka, we have celebrities. Okay?
Yeah.
We have superstars.
Of course we do.
The biggest superstar you've interviewed?
the biggest superstar I've interviewed, Indian, you mean?
Anyone? Oh, look at you, international. Abhi international Rani Malishka.
Shah Rukh and Mr. Bachchan.
Bachchan.
Yeah, Mr.
But
Bachchan.
sports athlete.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you just meant in general. I, of course, have interviewed Sachin Tendulkar.
Oh, fab.
Sachin Tendulkar.
Mic drop moment. Right?
More, yeah. As Sachin Tendulkar twice. Once when he was doing like a test practice. I think it was before the T20s. And then just recently when we were doing this police show in Mumbai, I had to introduce him, okay? And it was really sudden. They said, okay, I'm going to introduce Sachin Tendulkar. I was like, ah! So I get on stage, I introduce him. And then, of course, he comes up and I'm like, oh, goodness. I shake hands with him. Then I hug him. And then I said, Ata, मैं 3 दिवस आंघोळ नहीं करणार. Which means I won't bathe for 3 days now.
Wash.
Wash your hands.
माझी first girlfriend पण मराठी होती.
हो का? तुला कळते मग?
एक गप्पा बस.
That's what
मी खरं सांगतो आता आम्हाला टीम यानेस अँटेटोकुंपोचा टीम बघायचं.
Let's watch.
Let's have a look at team Giannis.
Let's do this.
Speaking of all stars, like Sachin was an all-star. These guys are all-stars as well. Team Giannis, we got Steph Curry, we got Joel Embiid in the house, we got Paul George, Kemba Walker, who loves to break ankles.
Yeah.
Right? Not uncles, ankles over there. Let's have a look at the reserves as well of this team. It's just superstars left, right, and center. Russell Westbrook
is not in the playing 5. That is just crazy, man. Like that's the talk that always happens. Russell Westbrook is in the reserves of the All-Stars, and he was the MVP a season before this one.
Is it like saying that Virat Kohli world level में ना हो?
Wow. That would be a sad one, man.
है ना? It is almost I don't think
it's not Virat Kohli level.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. It's like that shocking. And these are the reserves. Vucevic is there. Kyle Lowry of the Toronto Raptors.
Again, great to see Dirk Nowitzki, man.
Dirk Nowitzki और Dwayne Wade को I think दे दिया लोग ने honorary mentions कर दिया.
Athletes में देना नहीं होता. You already earn it. They earned it to be here. कोई देता नहीं.
But who you gonna back? Team LeBron or Team Giannis, Malishka?
Always Team LeBron.
Team LeBron. What about you, Karan?
I'll go with what the Awam goes.
What the what?
आवाम सब जानती हैं जनता
sorry
public
बोलने वाली
public. I'm going for Team Giannis because Steph is there. Boom.
All right, it's time for one last break on NBA Saturday Morning Live. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. NBA and fashion go hand in hand, and speaking of fashion, we have the beautiful.
Oh.
Dang.
That's brother. What is fashion?
The beautiful and the handsome.
The young, the mature.
You said all loaded statements today.
No, brother.
I don't know if you'll get appreciated about this or told.
What was the first thing that I said? What do I like? You're wearing your pants.
Right.
The pants.
You're wearing your pants?
Listen, you might want to start with
pants
those shoes.
that you're wearing.
This is what I like about you, that you're wearing your pants.
So calling me beautiful.
Good night, everyone. It was a very beautiful Saturday night live.
Listen, menace is a correct alias for you, because you're halfway there.
No, but
what she said to that was great. Yeah, all your friends.
अरे यार एक गलती हो गई यार एक गलती हो गई What's fashion for you?
Sleeping right now.
So
they would feel bad.
What's fashion for me?
What's fashion for you?
What's fashion? I know as cliche as it sounds, it's all about ease, man. You've got to take it easy. You've got to be yourself. I think it has to primarily and only be an extension to your own personality, which is the most important. Is why I think when you look at people who are such fashionistas in general, and for example, when you look at me for my pants, it's your own individuality, that you bring to your sense of fashion.
Fair.
That's it. I'm wearing pants, so next time.
But Malishka, what are your plans for Valentine's Day, by the way?
No, I was going to ask you, what are your plans? I know why you're spinning this on me. I will have something fabulous because I believe in love and the whole institution.
I believe in love as well. Who said I don't believe in love?
No, but where is the lover?
Where is the lover?
Where is the lover?
What show are we talking about?
I'm going to be shooting myself for something else during Valentine's Day.
Dang.
Shooting yourself or like shooting yourself?
We got to find him a girl.
The last segment is a panauti for me. Why is everyone taking my case?
On the 14th of Feb, I will be traveling to
let's talk about him.
Legit having the best Valentine's weekend, man. I mean, you're doing what I think everybody wants to do. You're with your bestie who's a guy, and you're going to watch a game.
Yes. I will be missing my daughter and my wife.
Good.
You guys say it. You said it on record, that it's on camera.
But what is the one event that you're looking forward to?
For me, the All-Star game.
The All-Star
If it has to be one.
We're looking
but
forward
the 3-point shootout because Dirk is there. Stephen Curry is there. Stephen's real brother Seth, who I chilled with when he was here, even he's there. बहुत मजा आने वाला है. Michael Jordan, your birthday is 17th Feb, so hopefully I get to see him.
Such a good.
Donny bhai, best of luck. Have a lot of fun. Karan brother, it was so much fun today. Thank you so much for spending time with us. We really appreciate it. Malishka,
yes,
we're going to be seeing more of you.
Of course you are. I love this classroom.
And hopefully the Suns keep winning more games and you beat Ranvijay once in a while as well. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in this edition of NBA Saturday Morning Live. We'll be back again next weekend.
See ya.